Alright, what's up YouTube? So earlier in the day I had tweeted that a lot of you trade the inside day, which is the 1 in the Strat. However, if you ever get to the point where you're kind of getting tired of trading just inside bars and you really want to start training your eyes to see these reversals, in my opinion, the reversal is a very powerful move because it actually starts a new trend for me, and that is what I have stated here. A trend starts and ends with a reversal, and I manage a trend with a 10-day simple moving average, and then I'll exit the position either when it hits my target or if price closes below the 10-day simple moving average. And so this is what we're really after here. The 2-2 reversal bullish, 3-2-2 bullish reversal, 2-2 reversal bearish, or the 3-2-2 bearish reversal. So this is what we're looking for. Don't get caught up in the colors. A lot of people get caught up in the colors here of the candle, and that doesn't matter. We're looking for those combinations. And so for me, I use the bigger time frames. I have a year, quarter, month, and week. And so once I identify a trade that I want to be in, now keep in mind that the day and the week right here are red, but I'm going to show you where this trend actually started prior to these turning red. And that's when I really want to try to get into the trade. And for me, I use a 1-year daily chart to help me identify that. So for instance here, in the start of the year right here with AMD, we had this nice hammer, okay? And so that kind of got my attention to the point where, okay, price got down here and then it bounced. I'm going to draw that as support. And this is how I draw support. You can draw it however you want, but that's where I'm going to draw my support, because that is where price bounced off of. And so for me, I would look at this trade and say, okay, this is the previous place where price actually reversed, because it tried to go up and then it came back down until we hit this point right here. So this right here, this candle right here, was the start of a new trend. Let me maximize this so we can see this a little bit better. So again, start of a new trend right here. Price went lower. We took out all these targets and then we finally bounced here. This is where I'm drawing support. We got the hammer that we wanted, and then this is my first target because this is the previous high. This is my second one now, and we start working back to the left. And then this is my third. And then right here is my fourth, okay? Now whether or not we get there, it all depends on the trend, right? So what do I mean by that? Well, let me draw another target right up here too, because this is a gap fill. That would have been a target for me. And for those of you who know me, you know I like to mark my gaps with a dash. Okay, so let's go all the way from here to here, and let's break this down. And I hope everyone can see this. So we talked about how price bounced here after we took out everyone out right here. We got what we wanted, we hit our first target, and we hit a second target. So maybe you got out right here, or maybe you got out here. It doesn't matter. Or maybe what happened is that you got what you wanted and you had a few runners left. And so you wanted to see if you could get back up to these targets here. Okay? Now for me, if I get above the 10-day moving SMA right here, this 10-day, and if I have runners, I'm going to try to keep those runners until we break below the 10, or until I get a sign to tell me to get out. And this right here would have been a sign or a signal for me to get out when we went shooter. Okay? So, in, out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. And then you're out. And so now you're waiting for this thing to set up again for a 2, 2, 2 reversal. And right here is your entry now, this 69.12. I hope you guys are following me. So here's your entry right there. Your new previous low, where price changed and bounced, is now here. Okay? And this for me would be my stop, by the way. Or if it came back in here. I mean, it all depends. You got to kind of get a feel for the day. But right here is your signal to get in, 69.20. And you can see that you gapped up again and you hit target right there. So maybe you're out of the trade. Maybe you're not. This is a pretty solid move. But I probably would have kept some runners again as long as we kept the 10. And you can see right here, we actually came back down. So those runners probably didn't amount to a whole lot this time. But what we did do is 2, 2, 2 reversal again. And here it goes. Here's your entry. This now is your lowest point from the previous trend. And now look, we got earnings and we gapped and we ran and ran and ran and we filled this gap, and then we actually took this target out as well. And did we get up here? Nope, we didn't get up there. So AMD still has one more target, but what is happening? We went 2, 2. I think that's inside, so we went 2, 1, and then we went and we broke down today. So now this is the start of a new trend, and so now we're going to trade this the opposite way. The opposite way. I hope that makes sense, because now all this right here goes like this. This is now resistance. And now this would be your first target. This would be your second target. And then this right here would be your gap fill target. See how that works? And that's all we're doing. We're just trading the trend. Trading the trend. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please let me know. I know some of you want to do a one-on-one. I do have some slots open and some time. So if that's the case, just reach out to me on Twitter, and we'll make that happen. But until then, I hope you got something out of this. And if you need to, rewind this. It will make sense, I promise. And that's all you're going to do. You're trading the trend. Trading the trend. So until then, take care. Talk to you later.